Hello there, world of tankers. Welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Droodles Blitz, and I hate making videos like this. It's not fun making videos negative on a game that I really like. But that's exactly what we're here to talk about today. You can hate me as a content creator, you can love me as a content creator, but we all have to agree as a community that the over monetization of this game and now the decreasing of rewards you get inside of crates is ridiculous and it needs to stop. I'm not sure if Wargaming is monetizing this game more and more because they're running out of money. The fact that they think the game's going to die, so they're trying to pump every single cent they can out of it, or the fact that they're trying to work on Reforged. They just had a game that died called Steel Hunters and they need to recoup some funds. I don't know what it is. But what I can say is that putting more pressure on the players, more monetization on the players, and especially not telling them about the changes is a little ridiculous. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about all the ways Wargaming has not only lessened the drop chances and made rewards worse, but also the way that they've made things more expensive to purchase. Let's start off with crates. ATAC containers were ridiculously expensive. Like, honestly, ridiculously. It would have cost me over $200 to get my hands on that vehicle guaranteed, which used to be how much money it cost to get a tier 10 guaranteed. Tier 10s are over $250, close to $300 now, because of how expensive the crates are. Wargaming has continuously increased all the crates from tier 8 to tier 10 in terms of price by about 20%. It's kind of wild. Kind of wild. And yeah, no, you're not the only one that's noticed it. We've all noticed it. Not only that, we have new 116 F3 crates, which are nerfed. And we can see exactly why. These rewards are a 116 F3 tier 10 collector with a 4% drop chance or a 116 F3 charm. Alright, you might be wondering, well, what's so bad about those crates? Aren't most crates like that? No. Most crates have a 5% drop chance. Now you might think, oh, what's the big deal? 5% to 4%? That's only a 1% decrease. No, it's not. 5 to 4 in terms of fifths, that's a 20% decrease in your chance of getting the vehicle. That's a huge decrease. It's absolutely massive. You have 20% less chance of getting your hands on a vehicle out of crates. And sure, for people that spend a lot of money to get the vehicle guaranteed in charms, might not affect you too much. But for people that spend maybe a couple bucks here and there on crates when they hit the stores, and maybe hope to get it in your first couple and not use all the charms, well, you are the people that are directly getting hurt. The people that are supporting this game little bits every now and then and want to gamble on a vehicle maybe, you are the players who are getting hurt. Because if they decide that they want to lower the drop chance on all crates, well, you're just going to have a flat reduction in your chances to getting a new vehicle. So not only have they made it more expensive to buy the crates, which directly affects the people that want to get all the charms, but now they're also making it so the drop chances are lower, directly affecting the people that don't spend all the money on the crates themselves. I mean, every single crate, by the way, is 5% currently. BZ176, we click on it, we go to the bottom, 5% drop chance. Every single crate will be 5%, and that is because they've always been 5%. But Wargaming is testing the waters. They're trying to see if the player base will notice or stop purchasing crates if they lower the drop chance. Honestly, they probably won't notice. Most of the players that play this game don't really pay attention to much. Yes, there are people that watch my videos, but at the end of the day, there's a lot of people that don't just because they don't really watch content on this game at all. And those are the kind of people that probably drop money on crates. Those are the people, the kids that use their parents' credit cards, whatever it is. Those are the players that are really going to be dropping money and not getting tanks anymore with that 5% drop chance. Gold's gotten more expensive too. Go to the Wargaming website where usually gold is the cheapest. If you want to get $100 worth of gold, it's going to give you 31,500 plus 3,150. Add that together and that's about what, 3,000, or it's 34,650 gold. If you spent $100 a year ago, you would have gotten 37,500 gold. Yeah, Wargaming has increased the amount of money that, or they've decreased the amount of gold you're getting for the same money. I was going to say they've increased the amount of money, but they haven't. What they've done is they've decreased the amount of gold. So yeah, gold has not only gone down in value because they make tanks more expensive, and you can't use it to buy premium time anymore. If you want to buy premium account, you just have to buy it flat out. But they've done that, and then they've made the amount of gold you get with your money less. So basically what they've done here is they've lowered great drop chances. They've made them more expensive. They've made gold more expensive, less useful because you can't buy premium with it. Tanks are more expensive. So, what exactly have they done good for the players? I'm not sure, to be honest. I mean, free-to-play players, it's not going to affect. Most of you guys get free events, you get some free tanks. It really hurts players like me and people that actually want to enjoy this game, maybe want to get their hands on a new premium tank. Oh, wait, you can't, because you have to spend a week's worth of food on a freaking tier 8 heavy. That's ridiculous. I'm sorry. It's ridiculous. And the reason they're probably increasing these prices is because people are getting fed up with the amount of money Wargaming wants and they're spending less on the game. I haven't spent money on this game in a solid couple of months now. I was not willing to spend $200 on a Tiger Mouse. I was not willing to spend any of my money on the ATAC. And I'm not going to continue spending money on this game. The Waffenträger F1 was really the last time I spent a lot of money on this game because I was worried that Wargaming was not going to sell the vehicle in the future. But I honestly don't care at this point. It's ridiculous. The amount of money they want from me and the fact that I have literally paid for employees to work there and in return I get nothing, it's just a little ridiculous. I'm sorry. And I'm just disappointed. I really am disappointed. And you guys can let me know what you think in the comments. And it's not just those crates. Wargaming is also changing other crates' drop chances. And they are also making it so credits are as a part of compensation. We can see the formatting of crates is expected to change soon. Credits may start appearing as part of compensation. Obtainment of charms will be made even more explicitly clear. Expect further decrease in the amount of valuable rewards in crates. Yep, that's right. Wargaming is going to make it so you're getting credits now, because that's what we want when we're gambling in crates. And if that's not enough, we can also take a look and see that Wargaming is lowering the drop chances of the season tank crates. Wargaming nerfed them. Here's the drops before, this per currency, so the total currency for each is 33%, 250 to 2500 season tank currency with a distribution of 20%, blah, 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 blah. We can see the drops now are much less. Much less. So before on average, you could get 423 currency per unbox. Now you get 257. That is a 42%, or basically a 40% decrease right here. You have a 40% decrease in these crates. Now, that's not to say these crates were good to begin with. I wouldn't recommend to spend your money on these crates. But, yeah, I mean, that's ridiculous. Oh, and if you thought I was done, Wargaming has also removed equipment slots from in-game store purchases. Remember how if you bought a tank, you could buy a slightly more expensive bundle, and it would have all the equipment slots and a legendary camo. Well, now it'll cost the same, but it won't have the equipment slot, so you'll have to spend credits. Isn't that great? So basically, every single way I can think of, Wargaming has increased monetization in this game. And the only reason you're knowing about it is because I'm making a video. If I didn't make this video, most of you probably wouldn't even have noticed that the crate drop chances went down by 20%. But this is why we have to stay vigilant. We have to keep an eye on what Wargaming's doing. And if you disagree with what they're doing, just don't buy crates. I'm not telling people to boycott. I don't want an Ayuxin situation going on in Blitz. But it's your choice. And you should really think about, does the company appreciate you as a player? Are they appreciating you giving them money? Or are they just trying to nickel and dime you? And to me, I'm done. I'm done spending money on this game until Wargaming actually treats me like a respected player. Until then, I don't know what to say. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.